Kasiyana Permaculture Farm in Madongo, Sagada, Mountain Province in the Cordillera Administrative Region in the Philippines. Kasiyana is a Kankanaey word that when evoked activates a threefold restorative and healing process, such as to acknowledge, to invoke, and to undertake. To acknowledge the woundedness and brokenness, pain, difficulty, or challenging situation. It invokes hope, and it undertakes acts of kindness and love to ensure healing, learning, and growth. The site is located in Sagada Mountain Province in the Cordillera Administrative Region in the Philippines. It is 276 kilometers from north of Manila. Sagada is currently 1,500 meters above sea level, and it is home for the Kankanaey Aplay tribe, and it has become a popular destination. Sagada offers unique experiences and insights to the local community as well as tourists. It has a rich natural and cultural heritage, such as the sky view, the waterfalls, the hanging coffins, a rich cultural history, and the rice terraces. The Philippines generally have a tropical climate and is generally warm and temperate, but there is a significant amount of rainfall throughout the year, but it is on April and May that are relatively drier. The average annual temperature in Sagada is about 18.9 degrees Celsius or 66 degree Fahrenheit. The annual average rainfall is 2,920 millimeters or 115 inches. For our client, the village has 35 families of small farmers and mostly of the local tribe found in Sagada. It is adjacent to the Coffee Heritage House, which runs a coffee social enterprise and a hotel with 35 rooms. The farm is envisioned as a space of peace and healing, advocating and supporting regenerative food and farming ecosystems with traditional ecological knowledge, meaningful innovations, and community collaboration and partnerships with other stakeholders. Our site on the east is located are the rice paddies. On the west is the Coffee Heritage House, and it has an existing greenhouse and existing residential house, and is being accessed through a 3-meter wide road. The site conditions: there is a 3-meter paved farm to market access road, which is this one, and not well, but there are no well-defined food trails to other sections of the farm. A spring water through level 2 system for household and garden use. Open earth irrigations are used for the rice paddies. There's an electric supply that is being purchased from the municipal electric cooperative, and of course they are the dwellers of the lot is actually readied with solar flashlights and as well an emergency LED portable lamp. And there are no perimeter fence. The site boasts a slope of 50 to 60 degrees, but terrace for rice fields, gardens, road, and housing areas. Soil is mostly reddish clay and is acidic. The western side used to be pine lot with cogon grass, wild berries, flowers, wild berries and flowers in the understory. Eastern side is the traditional wet rice field, also vegetable garden that is used to be applied with high doses of synthetic fertilizer and pesticide. There's a strong easterly wind that blows around September to February. The site conditions: vegetation, natural species of vegetation are pine trees, wild rhododendrons and other endemic flowers, cogon grass, and ferns. The cultivated are bamboo, alnus or alder tree, indigofera, and tricanthera. Fruit-bearing trees are found also, such as Arabica coffee, oranges, lemons, pears, persimmons, peach mulberry, guava, and bananas. Vegetables like carrots, kale, lettuce, Beans, peas, spinach, tomatoes, squash, corn are also found there. Berries such as strawberries, gooseberry, and blueberry. Herbs such as turmeric, ginger, chives, oregano, onions, rosemary, mint, pandan, lagundin, citronella. Crops such as taro, sweet potato, peanut, and of course flowers such as sunflower, orchids, marigold, and the heirloom rice in wet terraces. These are the design objectives of the clients: to conserve the pine tree, to enrich food base with raising free-range egg-laying chicken, increase quality compost production, improve rice productivity, improve food paths, increase use of solar energy, and optimize water management and incorporate honeybees. Economic activity objectives such as to improve the rice productivity, sustain and enhance red bean food products, impart knowledge and insights and technologies through farm-based workshops and visits, construct an eight-walled hermitage end up eye for contemplation social gatherings, improve food paths, improve labor efficiency, increase production of herbs and processing, acquire certification for workshops and training, catalyze the transformation of the village as an eco-village in the municipality, and acquire farm-to-market vehicle. This is our design strategies and solutions. This is our site plan. As you can see, we have this is the residential house, this is the greenhouse, this is the rice plus fish paddies, this is the hermitage area in which around it are the fruit bearing and flower gardens, and this is the century-old pine, and this is the cowshed. Sun is from this. This is from the east side. This is where the sun comes up, and through the west side, this is where the sun comes down. The Dap Eye area is where outdoor creative conversation and discourses are being held around the central fire pit. Uh, the existing greenhouse or rain shelter enables them to grow vegetables all year round. This is the existing road, and the footpaths we design it to in order to penetrate all the gardens in our design. And of course, this is the cowshed, and the century-old pine tree is still here. For the flora and fauna elements and function in its functional relations, we provided, of course, a house for the chickens, for the egg-laying chickens to be added. The leafy plants and grass for chicken to feed and to be planted or allowed to grow for forage. Of course, we also introduce a rice fish culture in which it reduces labor by 19% and results of up to 14 lower costs for fertilizers and other inputs. Also, the wild rhododendrons and coffee plants and flower garden, we add them to attract wild bees and encourage nesting within the site. Around the site, we provided composting areas, spring water and harvesting areas, and a gray water collection and treatment which is adjacent to the residential building. We also provided the reuse of pig pen, which is this one, into a mushroom production house. And also there is a chicken housing and forage area which is near the greenhouse. And of course the hermitage site wherein they can have a reflection and contemplation or a convening place, and also a processing of area for herbs and to serve the indigenous seeds library. Our landscape strategies and also for the functional relation at the northwest part of the site is the highest slope, in which about 90 degrees or about 60 to 90 degrees, wherein we will provide measures in order to stop erosion, and of course a companion planting such as for coffee planted under the shades of bamboo in order for the coffee to thrive, banana and lemon, and fruit-bearing and also flowering species in order to attract pollinators such as bees and butterflies. The taro and sweet potato and peanuts can be used as ground covers as they thrive within the soil type. And of course, to mitigate soil acidity, we use 70% of soil to grow acidic tolerant plants and rehabilitate 30% of soil area by use of ashes from fire pits and compost, which will be found from the duck eye area and also from the Hermitage area. The Kasiyana Permaculture Farm is open for collaboration. You may contact Dom and Florence Macagne, and we would like to thank you very much for listening to our presentation.